Hello, hello, hello. This is Big Chonis. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I decided to go live because we got some interesting price action we have here on Bitcoin. I'm on the hourly chart here. Whoa, let's hold that for a minute. And listen, we've been basically looking to see if we can hold in this area here, a little bit above 3K. And we got a nice little green candle, decent green candle here, only halfway through our hour here. Go to our half hour here, and let's take a little bit look. Actually, let's go closer. Let's go to our 5 minute, and let's take a look and see kind of where we had found a little bit of a buying pressure here. And really, we just were seeing all this stabilization for quite a while here in this range from 3200 to 3270. So very tight range here most of the day today. And we are like the 1 year anniversary too of Bitcoin's low, Bitcoin's high, sorry, of almost 20K here. And then, all of a sudden we have this volume spike here. And what I'm watching is how the shorts are reacting, because are they getting liquidated or are they actually buying into this? Now, a lot of the people that just put in a short in when we were at the lows here, that's these people here in this candle here. They basically, or a lot of shorts were forced to close their positions and get liquidated there as it got this last little pop here, and we did, I believe, hit all-time high. It looks like. Behind this here. Oh yeah, we hit all-time high. Look at that. So, man, you know how many months I've had this all-time high zone ready to go? I thought we were going to do it in September. We didn't. We just did it. Now, this doesn't mean this is the top for the shorts. It doesn't mean this is the bottom for Bitcoin, because this volume that we're that's not what I want. There we go. Where we're watching for, whenever we have these pops here, we're watching for follow through, right? Unless this is just, either a stop loss hunter or just a wick out here. Now our hourly Bollingers, okay, we're getting pretty tight there, and we're actually able to break through that and get going above pretty quickly there. And now what we want to watch is some kind of follow through, because we're still talking we're still talking about Bitcoin, at $3,500 here. So even though this has been a very notable little push here, we're still, let's face it, lower than where we were yesterday, and lower than where we've been for quite a while here. Now we're watching our volume profile here, and I keep bringing that up, because only in the volume bars are we kind of get a sense that we really have that either capitulation volume, or we're kind of get the bulls actually buying when they feel this is a value area. For right now, this candle is just an oversold bounce until proven otherwise. Now, what can make it prove otherwise? We need a volume bar much higher than any of our bearish dumps we've had so far. We also need to change a lot of our trend cycles here. Just to start with our 4 hour, our middle BB and our 4 hour is in the $3,600 range here. So we got to get at least to that area there with some conviction, just to even start to think we've found a, it's called a ranging area, right, where we can actually hold this area here. Now, God, all my fibs and everything, all my extensions. Let's see, where do we get down here to? 786 area, really, of a 1-to-1 extension of that. That's interesting there. I want to go to our daily here and just take a look at a couple of our indicators and see. Well, actually, look at our candle here. So this is an interesting daily candle here. Talk about a potential, right? A potential of putting on a really good bottom hammer here. Okay, could you imagine if we close green here? Not like this, but with a really big upper body. Barely any upper wick. Even the top of the day here. We still got 5 hours until this daily candle closes here. So let's see how we do. But listen, the bulls are putting in a fight here. Okay, our volume profile is higher because we actually just got some buy volume in here for the first time in quite a while. And look at 3 candles down. These were 3 extended, really bearish candles down. We were flirting with touching our lower BB here. Um, My EMAs. I mean, is it even worth bringing them up? Look how low we're still on my EMA 12. You know, and that would be my target. I would target if we could do any kind of bullishness here. You see how the EMA 12 end of November. You know, rejection, 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 rejection. Right here, 3890 area. Okay, maybe $3,900 kind of corresponds with, you know, trying to get back to 4K, but seeing that not possible because the bearishness is actually something more significant than what we actually are seeing here. And listen, the bottom line is we just need money. You know, we just need money flow to come into this market here. We're watching our overall stock market today. It's not having a good day here. Okay, as well. Looking at our SPY here, this is basically this is like not the U.S. economy, but this is the verge of going into something really bad as we enter the year. And listen, it's very important for the overall stock market, in my opinion, to help crypto, to actually help, you know, get a better sense of a more stability feeling that we actually can find a bottoming here. Now, let's just talk about Bitcoin. We do have $100. It's just $100 pop, people. Okay, but in that $100 pop, what's happened here? We have, where is, I just saw it there. Ethereum, you know, nice little bounce here. We were watching this begin to climb. Okay, we hit about $82. Now we're at 94. So nice little pop there in Ethereum. And this is the daily. And look how much we bled out of a 9 here. It took us several candles to start a new price flip here. And we are on a red 6 still. And yeah, I mean, again, we're just watching to see the follow through, and especially in the next 5 hours of the day, because the 5 hours of the day are going to symbolize where we can actually make this candle look as good as we want. Look at the daily Litecoin here. Look how far we were below our lower Bollinger. Okay, now we're trying to hold back into it here. This isn't a big bounce. I mean, it's, you know, I shouldn't say that. Now that we're so low here, a $2 bounce in Litecoin. You know, I guess that's what, 10% or something. Wait, am I doing this right here? To almost, yeah, almost a little less than that, maybe 8% bounce there. So I guess I could just use my freaking thing here. But what we're talking about here is, yes, these are yeah, about 8%, 10%. I was right. So yeah, we're seeing these nice bounces here. The question is, are traders, are swing traders or scalp traders, are they going to hold? Are they going to hold? Because, you know, I'm sure people took some positions in this area here. And what we're watching for, listen, Ethereum, okay, we're under $100. Okay, we're under $100 friggin'. So any bounces we get are just going to be, um, you know, are just going to be harder and harder to maintain if you don't feel there's a good buying pressure in that area here. Let's look at our weekly here and see what this little poppy pop has done. You know, we want to see. It's the weekly. Yes, we want to see. Oh, it's Ethereum. That's why we. I'm like, look, I thought we were outside the Bollinger. Of course, it's Ethereum. We want to see a nice wick. You know, either to close the week out, which we got 3 more days left to do, or especially obviously to close the day out. So the follow through is very important here. Let me take a look at BTC futures here, and I'm on the hourly here, and you know, I haven't looked at this guy in a while here because I just haven't been seeing any major gaps that need to be filled. There were a couple on the higher time frames from the closing gap up and downs that we filled, but the most recent price action here looks pretty clean. And it'll be interesting to see where we close out the weekend, because this closes, I believe, this evening and doesn't open until Sunday evening. And in between that, you have people that can't, you know, switch in or out of their positions until the opening. So any price action in Bitcoin over the weekend will definitely be a very notable effect on the futures market as well. So let's go back to Bitcoin here. And fellas, what kind of follow through are we getting here? Let's see here. So okay, so what we got to have here? We have declining volume. You know, I'm on a low time frame here, but we're watching. This is if this is a pump, this is a conviction pump. It's the afterness where we need to hold the levels here. Okay, the selling volumes dried up. Actually, no, the buying volumes dried up. We're watching our selling volume here. Let's see if we can build on this at least short term. But the problem is this move could just allow us to reset our indicators, because we were very oversold, or hourly, although we were putting in this higher low here. You could see that divergence beginning to build here, right? And then we've been able to do a nice cross here, again, very low here on our Stoke. So this little pop, okay, now our wick is forming. And again, we get 25 minutes to go. So the bulls still have time here. What would really be bad is if we can't build on this and then we have this nasty wick with a high volume candle, and that just basically means it's just a get the heck out kind of situation, because shorts, look at, they're still hanging on there, really not capitulated. And look at longs here, they're not even capitalizing really much at all on this move here, because they're not convinced that this is a bigger situation here as well. Where is my other chart? I got so many charts up here. Yeah, so this is the 4-hour comparison, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. ETH, nice move there. We're actually hitting Tenkan resistance. And Litecoin again. Look at the volume bars here. Litecoin and Bitcoin had much stronger volume pops here. ETH actually had their dump a couple 4-hour candles ago. That's interesting. So yeah, a lot more money flew into Bitcoin and Litecoin in this pop here, and frankly, again, we're oversold in many circumstances. Litecoin at 22, 4-hour, we have this bleeding 9 for a ridiculous amount of candles there. Bitcoin, we hit it, and we actually had a price flip there. And Ethereum, yeah, we haven't had a price. Oh yeah, there it is. There's our first green one here. So we'll see if we can capitalize this, put a 2 over a 1. Same with Litecoin, hasn't started a new count yet, and Bitcoin has finally a nice new green on the 4-hour. Volume looks good, but we need to see the follow through. We're watching our shorts here. They can go higher. Remember, shorts could be loading again into this bearishness, and that's a very good possibility. And we were also watching our market cap. Do I have that up? I do. So 104. Now I was watching a hold of 100. So we just pumped 6 billion into market capitalization in that move there. We actually dropped BTC dominance by 0.3%. That's notable. So what that tells us is that some money flew into some alts from just some bottom feeding. What stands out? ETC. What the heck? BAT. Nice little bit. ETC and BAT. ETH. Yeah, ETH definitely had a nicer pop as well. So that continues here. But shorts, they're not really, they're not feeling the burn yet. They're not feeling the burn on this little pump here. Remember, it's just $100 pump. Okay, $100 pump. That's all that happened. That's all that effect had on the shorts. So they keep rising, and at least they're not falling, and they can go higher. And there was a debate about, even if they go higher, is there even the bull money in there to really liquidate these things? Because we're talking about a lot of money. A short squeeze. It's it's about timing, and it's about capital, and you would need some big players coordinating to really create that situation in a way that I'm not really sure we have it on that situation there. So I just want to come on live with you guys and just do a quick talk here on what I'm seeing in the price action of Bitcoin. And just to recap here, let me just go back one more time, and let's go to BTC. And just to kind of wrap up here, I'll look at BCH back over $100. That didn't take very long. Is we're just watching to see the follow through of this move, because for right now, yeah, I mean, the 15-minute here, we gave a lot of this move back quickly, and we're not seeing the kind of follow-up volume. Where's my volume bar? There we go. On our second candle, yeah, see, look at this candle here, okay, very green. This volume profile, very green. This candle here, very, this is all selling. Once we got up here, okay, or at least people were selling into the strength, okay, the strength of this candle. Who's in the chat room? 160 of my closest friends. Martin, what's up, Jay? Crypto House, Paul, hello, Gino, Dragon, M. Holt, Kevin Flint, G. DeCaro, Daniel 4K. Hey, mate, what's going on, brother? Georgia Sawyer, Paul Lynch, Pat Can, John Zoll 79, SS Swartz 88, Sarah Cornholio, Kevin Flint, B7 Oaks, John Mylan, C38HD. Who else we got here? Noble One, hey Paul, Mama the French Bulldog, Ha Ruck, Crypto Bug Fox. All right, what's up, buddy? Crypto Bug Fox, JC Crypto, Mike, Umurugu Surgu, Floyd, hello Manny Alvarez. Oh, Vamp's looking for me. All right, I guess I gotta uh, sign off here and give him a ring. So yeah, thanks for joining me here. Give me some thumbs up, give me a follow, and you guys can always follow me on Twitter. I am at Big Chonis. Thank you for joining me, and we'll talk to you all probably pretty soon. Peace.